cloud storage, blockchain data, absolute powerful sectors of this wonderful world that we are living in right now, guys. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Show. Today we are going to be discussing, as you saw in the thumbnail, GRT, or the graph. Guys, thank you for being here with me today. I truly appreciate every single last one of you benevolently blessed beings. And let's not waste another second. I don't have any news for this coin, but I'm going to share a whole lot on this coin that you guys may absolutely love. So make sure to use my links down below, my Bitflex and my Bybit link down below. I'm in a GRT trade on Bybit at the moment. I will share it with you right at the end, so make sure to stay tuned and so you can see my price prediction on this coin, the trade that I'm in, and what the levels are that I'm expecting over the short term and long term. Let's dive right into this. Okay, guys, the graph, or GRT, is the ticker. It's got an incredibly beautiful logo. I actually really like that logo a lot. Ranked at 50th. It's currently up 7.8% against the US dollar today at 0.0098. Against BTC, it's 6.2% up. Against ETH, it's 7.9% up. Now, I bought myself some of this coin actually 2 days ago, and that was pretty cool. I caught this major pump that we've had, which is 8%, and I got into a trade which is also at a little bit of a X leverage. We'll talk about that in a little moment. So make sure to stay right here with me, guys. All right. 173,335 people's watch lists, 1,000 people's watch lists. It's nearly at a $1 billion market cap right now. So bear that in mind when we talk about price action a little bit later on for you guys. All right. So currently the trading volume is about 10% of the actual the market cap volume, which is insane, guys. That's really good at $108 million. Now the fully diluted is just as much as the market cap, which is great. They have a total supply of 10 billion coins, and 9.3 billion of those coins are already in circulation. So that I like, because that's 93% of the coins already in circulation, which is a good thumbs up. So check that one. All right, guys. So as you guys can see here, this is the where the coin's history, price action from history has come in. And basically, as you can see here, the all-time high on this coin was $2.84, which we are down 96.51% from. And interestingly so, this was my mate's wedding last year. This was the time of the wedding. How beautiful is that? And it's 11 months ago, because guys, this is such a significant number for me, and especially for him, because I can say to him, and if he's watching this video, shout out to him, and almost 1 year has come past in terms of his wedding. So we're coming up to that point. But anyways, we're 90% up from this level right here. All right, so let's go and see the market cap. The market cap for this coin, the all-time high market cap was about 5.5 billion, guys. Pretty chilled. I wouldn't say that that's like some crazy numbers. Pretty decent, right? 5.5 billion, and that happened over here, not even all the way up there at the all-time high price. So right now we're at, just call it 1 billion for the sake of this video. All right, that would basically take us up to a 10-cent price. So round it off to 10 cents for now, but we'll do the math properly in a little moment. But 10 cents for now. If we got a 10x, guys, that would take us to a pretty much a $1 price. If we were to have 100x, that would give us a $10 price. If we were to have 1,000x, that would give us a $100 price on the graph. Now, I'd love to see it do that, but will it do it? I don't know. How long could it take? Who knows? If it could do it, we'll have a little look at this. So this is the Twitter page, and as you guys can see here, the Twitter page for the graph is pretty cool. The graph is a Web3 protocol for organizing and accessing blockchain data, official account for the graph ecosystem. Now, they have introduced the upgrade indexer. Okay, the graph ecosystem remains committed to its mission, which is making open data available and accessible to all. To help further mission, core dev will Edge and Node will soon introduce the upgrader index. Okay, so here's the details. Now, they also have something called substreams. So we'll have a little bit of a look at substreams in a little moment, and we'll tell you what those are. But here is the graph's website, and basically the graph is access to the world's blockchain data, okay? And you can build faster with 100% less servers, create a groundbreaking application without needing to run your own data server, build indexing infrastructure, or pass through raw data. You can spend less, 60 to 98% less per month. You can cut down on costs and time spent running expensive infrastructure by tapping into the graph's competitive data market. You can increase the resilience with a 99.99% uptime plus. That's insane. So ensure your applicant's uptime and keep its data flowing 24/7 with a globally distributed network of contributors. Now, this is what a subgraph is. So a subgraph is an industry standard data access. Subgraphs are open APIs on the graph that organize and serve blockchain data to applications. Using subgraphs, developers and data consumers alike benefit from speedy access to indexed data. So you can build a subgraph and you can basically see here. So blockchain, smart contracts, subgraph, and UIs. Okay, so that basically all connects to APIs, and you can connect that through to web applications and Web3 applications, and you can basically get all the data that you need to create what you need to out of that data. Okay, sounds pretty simple, right? It is pretty simple. So Web3 is powered by subgraphs. Tens of thousands of the developers rely on Graph to create best-in-class user experience. Explore a rich ecosystem of community-created subgraphs or build your own with the Graph. There are over 200 plus indexer nodes already, 1 trillion plus queries that have been served, and 45,000 projects on the Graph network and hosted service. Guys, they do DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, analytics, gaming, and a whole bunch of other stuff. These are the supported networks from Ethereum to Polygon, to Avalanche, to Arbitrum, Optimism, BNB, Phantom, ZK Zinc, Celo, Gnosis Chain, Moonriver, Moonbeam, Harmony, Near, and Arweave, guys, and a whole lot more, just by the way. So anyone can use subgraphs to power applications across 40 plus networks and counting. So crypto is here to stay if we are connecting that. It is here to stay, guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. And if you are enjoying the video, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you want to trade this with me, because set up your account in the meantime while you're watching this video or listening to it in the background. Set up your account in the meantime if you haven't done so with my Bybit link down below. You can trade this on Bybit. Otherwise, you can trade a couple other cryptos on Bitflex. Now, drawing back to the subgraph. So how to use it. With the graph, it's easy to access blockchain data using subgraphs and GraphQL queries. Join a growing number of trailblazers creating fast, responsive applications with data that loads in milliseconds. So you can discover. So step 1 is to discover. Step 2 is to query. And step 3 is just basically serve. So you go from da-da-da, and this is what you end up with, which is absolutely incredible and beautiful with a effortlessly load queried data into your application. So it's globally distributed, decentralized infrastructure. So the main thing here is that it's decentralized, which is amazing as well. So it's decentralizing our data. So what makes the graph so resilient? Into the graph network, a decentralized data market provider by distributed participants, indexes, curators, delegators, and subgraph developers. Boom, 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 all over the world. And check, we have some right here in my home country, South Africa. I don't know that, but I'll check that out and I'll see who that is so I can connect with you guys. Shout out to the graph, by the way. So you can come and join the ecosystem, transform the internet. The graph ecosystem welcomes you regardless of where you are in the world, what your level of technical expertise is, or your familiarity with blockchains. Learn about all the roles in which you can choose to participate, from a data consumer to a delegator, a developer, curator, indexer, and 23 other ways to participate in the ecosystem. That is massive, guys. So lots and lots and lots of information here that has come out about them and their roadmap. If you guys want to go and read their roadmap, it's right over there. Go and check it out. I'm not going to read that to you right now. And that is the graph, guys. So Pretty cool, right? What would you say? Go and follow them on Twitter, and yeah, guys, enjoy that. Now, bearing in mind that we are having currently short-term time frame, the greed factor kicking in with a 72 on the fear and greed index, which is very, very interesting. Now, before I get to any of the numbers, I would like to share with you that this is the this is basically let me show you right here. So this is digital assets worldwide, okay, and how we are thinking about digital assets and how those are increasing. So cryptocurrencies are in the blue, absolutely increasing. Decentralized finance is the black, that's increasing substantially, and non-fungible tokens pretty much doing the same thing also. So that is pretty decent. I wanted to show you this chart down here because this is the average users from cryptocurrencies to decentralized digital assets, non-fungible tokens that we see absolutely and exponentially increasing over here. So digital assets are going to be that. And if your digital asset is an application, a game, or whatever it ends up being, you can pretty much use the graph and build on the graph with very, very low fees, super security, and pretty fast decentralized finance. So the size of the cloud storage market in terms of market cap from 2022 to 2030, I think will be a lot bigger than this, but I suppose this is just in US dollars for now. So right now, we are looking at a potential of, by the end of the next bull cycle, about $204 billion, and at the end of 2030, about $472 billion. Now, I think it will be a lot more than that, okay? And bearing in mind that the graph today currently is sitting at a $1 billion market cap itself, which would mean that in 2023, it's making up for, call it about 1% of the total cloud storage market. I think it would have a lot more to do with that, because if we have a look here, all right, the market cap dominance is only about 0.007%. Now, I've said to you guys, we would like to see this cryptocurrency market cap at about $200 trillion. So 2,000, 20,000, 200,000, 2 million, 20 million, 200 million, 2 billion, 20 billion, 200 billion, 2 trillion, 20 trillion, 200 trillion times by 0.07% gives us a $140 billion market cap potential at that point, okay, that the graph could reach. Now, guys, we've spoken about crypto potentially even going past that, but in the next bull cycle, I don't think it's going to go up to $200 trillion. That's not what I'm saying. But basically, I would say that we would probably do, okay, so this is 140 billion. Okay, I would say probably, let's call it 10x less than this. Okay, 10x less than this for now. So $14 billion. Okay, so let's get that $14 billion potential. Okay, let's be nice and chilled and modest. $14 billion market cap divided by its current market cap of 922. Okay, as I said to you guys, I need to be accurate with you. So that you guys can see this, how I calculate this too. Sorry, that's too far. Yeah, there you go. That will give us a 15x on this market cap for the graph. Now, 15x times the current price of 0.098623 would give us a $1.50 on graph. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down below what your thoughts are there. That would essentially be a, yeah, like I say, a 15x. Now, I think graph can do a lot more, but let's just be modest and say it's a 15x from here. Okay. Now, if I come back to the graph, the chart, I would like to show you the chart. So in the immediate short term, guys, I entered a trade here and I entered a trade here. And now I am officially in profit with this trade, and I will show you that in a little moment. In fact, I have to zoom into it so that I can show you the pattern that I was expecting for it to break out of. So basically, I drew this line from here, okay, there, and basically that was the resistance line. This candle here basically confirmed this box found some consolidative support right here, and then it broke through there with huge conviction. the RSI is starting to cross, and this is only on the 4-hour, guys, let alone on the daily time frame. So look, the daily time frame, it wicked up there. There was probably a whole bunch of sells, and that's why it sold off a little bit at that point. But guys, I'll probably say, you know, with the RSI looking like this, it's coming to an overheated perspective. I think we could probably see some sort of capitulation like this before we break out to the next level, which would be up here at the 13 cents, and maybe pull back and then kind of capitulate again before we break out again. So the next level at 17 cents, you guys can see this now very, very nicely. Now, that is only that. Okay, so you guys can see this now. That is a very, 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 very small move, okay, that I'm referring to. So that will be your short term. So I just want to go pull this back down for us right now, okay, so that you guys can make sure that you know what I'm about to show you in my trade is just this pattern. It's not the entire move, guys. You know, yes, maybe I might keep a little bit for the entire move, but that's probably not the smartest thing to do. So I got in from this level. I would say profit taking at that level. That's about 90%. At a 10x leverage using my Bybit link down below, you guys can make 900% on this trade. 900%, guys. That's 10x your money, 9x your money. Okay, just saying. All right, let's get on to the next. Let's get on to the larger time frame here. Cool. We're going to have a little bit of a pit stop over here. Honestly, guys, I think that will be the first real area of pit stop where we will consolidate nicely. And that will be your last opportunity to collect this coin before, you know, coins are like collector's items. Before we come and make our way back up to the all-time high here at $2.85. Now, what kind of gains are we expecting if we were to go from currently where we are, if you were to invest in spot, okay, you would be expecting a 3,000% gain, okay, which is essentially a 30x on your money. Now, didn't we just say that that would be a 15x, okay, to the $14 billion market cap? So essentially, if we were to 30x back up to the all-time high and get a $2.80 price, okay, we would need the graph to see at least a $28 billion market cap. Now, I said to you guys on the calculation that we would potentially look for graph in the future to probably hit a $10 price. Guys, a $10 price, okay, would then give this project about $100 billion in market cap. Now, what does that mean for this? Well, that would be insane gains, guys. I mean, 3,000% is insane gains already. So that's a 30x up here, guys. If you're buying this coin on spot, I would just wait a little bit patiently, maybe the RSI to reset a little bit, have a little bit of a pullback. But short term, I think it's still going up, but long term, it will have some sort of pullback, deeply so down here to the RSI, which is pretty good, guys. Now, bearing in mind, if I come to you guys and I show you that we have created higher lows here as well, and bearing in mind that this pattern is a falling wedge, and actually if you look at it, it almost looks like a falling wedge bull pennant kind of thing, okay? And as you can see, essentially the target of that would look something like that. So it's pretty, I mean, it's not accurate, but it's kind of to the top of that level right there, guys. So as we are seeing here, we are also creating higher lows, which means we're bullish. Okay, that is a very good sign for us. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did. I would appreciate a very, very good love and like on the video, and subscribing to the channel. I see 72% of my viewers watching this are not subscribed to my channel. You guys are obviously watching my content because you love my content and you're here with me. So why don't you just subscribe to my channel and make sure that you don't miss anything by hitting that notification bell? You guys will love it. Do not miss out. Sign up using my Bybit link, my Bitflex link, and let's go and see my trade, the last thing here. So as you guys can see, this is my trade. I did put my stop loss down here, but once I bought in a little bit more earlier on, and I bought just at the right time. And how can you guys see that? You know, you'll look at this and say, well, you're buying the buy, you know, the volume in here. And I'm like, well, no, not quite, guys, because if I look at the 4 hour, my first buy was actually here, okay? And why was it there? Well, because we were at this resistance level looking to break out. And guess what? Boom, we broke out to this resistance level over here, We capitulated at this level. And then I was like, and then as I said to you, I drew the line down here and I said, no way, China, this thing's going up. Okay, boom. Not to my surprise, okay, like an hour later after I bought, yeah, check it out. An hour later, it starts to run. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are enjoying missing out on these pumps, but as you can see, we're looking as though we're kind of consolidating sideways before we make our next move to the upside on this coin, guys. We are in good profits with GRT, and as you can see here, I only put $7 into this trade, but yet I'm 90% up on my trade already, guys, with a $6.40 profit. Now I'm expecting about a 200% profit on this. Okay, I was going to enter in some more here, but it's not going to be healthy because both of my buys are here, and it moved my buy up to this point because I actually bought the most amount right here. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the trade. Let me know if you managed to get into this trade at all. Love you guys. See you on the next one, you benevolent, blessed, beautiful souls. Take care and have a